And we are live on YouTube. How are you doing, guys? And here's Brad Kalman.
Hi, guys. I only have one small thing that they made a 2.0 of the Charisma four-wheel drive small scale size. They did some more looks to it. They added some things to it. But I just thought that bring it up because that's the only thing I could think of that I saw that's new today for this week. No new cars that I'm aware of. The Gorgon's getting great press. I happened to build some of it, but other things took precedent that day, but I did build some of it. So just in case people want to ask about the Gorgon. So if anybody has something new to bring up, please let us know so we can have Frank look it up. Sorry, Frank.
Yeah, I'll look it up in a while. Once I let this dry for a bit, I'll look up that.
Hey, Brian. So if anybody in the panel has something new to talk about with the hobby, that would be great. Give us something to talk about. I wish I had Tamiya news all the time, but I don't.
What's up, Brian? There's a new RC park going in Mount Gilead, Ohio.
There's a new
park.
Yeah. It's by the Whetstone River, I think it is. If you go on to Adventure Time's YouTube, he's been working up there and they're having an event next month.
On the outside or on the inside? Because it's going to be cold next month.
Outside.
Ooh, I could see a lot of plastic breaking.
You always worry about something breaking instead of just having fun, Brad.
But you know, plastic gets brittle. I mean, you don't want it breaking more easily than usual. You know what I'm trying to say?
I understand what you're saying. I'm saying go have fun with your RC film.
Gilead is, isn't it further south of you?
No, it's up north.
Is it northeast?
It's close to Delaware, Mount Gilead.
Okay, then it's northeast.
Yes.
I think I've been to Gilead. It's been so long. I wish I could take drives like I used to in Ohio because there's so much I haven't seen in this state. And I've lived here over 30 years.
And I always mess it up. Is it Brent or Brett?
It's Brad. Why? You know.
No, Adventure Time.
Oh, Adventure Time, Brent.
Brent, yes.
With an N.
I saw Brent at Rocktober. His buddy's Wraith popped a drive shaft right by our camper, and we happened to run into each other. We helped him get his Wraith fixed and back on the road, and we talked for a bit. And I saw him a couple other times throughout the weekend.
That's cool.
I didn't realize Josh was shorter than your son. I mean, Joe was shorter than your son.
Yeah, Jericho's getting pretty tall.
I didn't think Joe would. I thought Joe would be taller than when I saw him anyway. He's no offense to him.
Taller?
Yeah, he sounded taller.
He looked taller when I see him on video.
Oh, well, he's sitting on his couch and with a coffee table below him.
Oh, I did find that there's a crawling event in Foxborough State Forest. I think it was in June or July. So there is a event nearby me. I used to mountain bike over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any national? I forgot if there's any national parks in Rhode Island.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of them. Can't think of it right now, but
by the water, isn't it?
Yeah, it's I can look it up. It's Arcadia National Park, I believe.
I thought Arcadia was also in Maine. They had one called Arcadia.
There's one there too.
I bet you could do good crawling at Arcadia in Rhode Island.
Yeah, there's a lot of places to do that. There's Arcadia parks everywhere in this country. I think it was the Rockefellers that purchased the land for state parks.
And made it a national park.
And yeah.
You know what's that's funny? there's an Arcadian part of the metro parks out here by me.
Yeah, they're all over the country.
Mine's a metropolitan park, but it should be considered state or national because it goes right next to the national park.
Yeah, so Arcadian Management Area is in Hope Valley, Rhode Island.
Oh, so that's where your tallest hills are?
Probably not. I live in probably the area that's the highest elevation in Rhode Island.
Hey, Guru.
You can, if you drive up the street, I can see into Providence from the main road. And actually, you can also see when you go down to North Kingstown, where I used to live, you can look across the water and you can see where they build the submarines.
I'm under the
Quonset,
impression.
Quonset.
I'm under the impression that you guys don't have any sandy beaches in Rhode Island.
Oh no, that's not true. Rhode Island's tons of beaches.
I
Maine
thought
has
they're
rocky
all rock. I thought they're all rock.
No, that's Maine. Rhode Island has tons of good beaches. Some have rocks, but mostly they're just like in Massachusetts.
Well, we look at Cape Cod and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
One of the more wealthy areas of the country, Cape Cod.
Yeah, Massachusetts is one of the most expensive states to live in. That's why I don't live there anymore.
Connecticut's
Nathan.
worse. Connecticut's one of the worst too.
Connecticut, parts of Connecticut. Yeah. What's up, Josh?
What's the difference between the PLA Pro and the regular PLA Plus?
PLA Plus and PLA Pro are similar. I think standard PLA is what you mean, right? Like, what's the difference between? I think there's
Well, you mentioned the Pro.
yeah, Pro and Plus are like, I think they're basically the same thing. And they have polyester in the PLA, I believe, which makes it tougher.
I used the Pro just now, and it feels way different.
Versus, so like different brands call it different things.
Well, yeah, I used the Plus before, but this Plus does not feel like this Pro.
Yeah, I use eSun at home usually, PLA Pro. I'm running it right now, actually. Did it.
Is this the one you were talking about?
Yeah,
Jeff?
they did some detailed things to it.
I think I put it away.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's new. Not that anybody cares. I know the smaller people would hear about it, and I think they need to. But they did some new updates on the body or something.
The 2.0, so it's better.
Yep, it's a 2.0.
Is that Defender 90?
Yeah, or actually, it's a Series 2 or something like that.
Yeah, so it's not the 90, it's the 90,
Yeah.
90, right?
It might. The 90 came after the 88-inch wheelbase. There was an 88 wheelbase one before the 90.
Yeah, that's like the old one.
99 US. 24 scale.
Duck Guru would like to know, even though he's probably not liking it. So. It's a Series 2A from 1968.
Charisma, there's website that are bad. They've been not hacked, but other people make Charisma site. Like charismacar.com is nothing to do with Charisma. So be careful. Don't go shop anywhere that you don't trust.
Some of their cars are very nice.
Yeah.
They had a buggy years ago that I would have loved to have, a two-wheel drive buggy that was really nice and not good looking, and it performed well.
So this site's saying PLA Plus sometimes can be fortified with polycarbonate. Didn't know
Hey,
that.
Joe. Hey, Joe.
What's up, Just RC? Hey, Keith, how's your mom?
All right,
How's your wife?
all right.
How are you?
All left.
Racked to the bone.
Yeah.
I've heard PLA called PLA Plus, Tough, and Pro. So it's kind of confusing.
Because I always thought PLA was the weakest of the.
Yeah, the standard PLA, it's just sugar. It's based on sugar, and it actually smells like you're roasting marshmallows if you burn it. And,
At least it's not a bad smell.
now it prints real easy, but it's very brittle,
Yeah.
and it's not very heat stable. Even the Pro or the Plus is a little better. It's tougher and it's more heat stable, but still nothing. It's nothing like polycarbonate. Yeah, Pet G is better. Pet G is still really good.
Hey, Josh,
Yeah, buddy.
on the Pork Chop Express, if you
Mhm.
want me to weather it, it might be a little hard because I'm just gonna have to put everything like together so it'll look all weathered the same way.
Right.
Doesn't taste
I
like
mean,
much.
if you want me to do it, I can try to do it.
Did you put the mural on already?
Yeah, your truck's painted. It's all painted. I gotta
Yeah,
put
you don't-
one more clear coat on it. The clear doesn't look too good. I gotta put another clear on it.
You don't have to weather it, buddy. I
Okay.
mean, it wasn't really weathered. It was just dirty.
Dirty, yeah. I mean, but the gas tank, it's all like dirty together, you know?
Right. Right.
And I don't want to make the gas tank dirtier than the truck or either or, you know?
No, I understand exactly what you're saying.
And that's a grand hauler. Is that what that is, Keith?
Yeah.
Is yours is a grand haul? Yeah. Yeah.
That's a nice.
I got
truck.
the king hauler.
I like the globe liner as well.
She's all done. I'm gonna put I'll probably put 2 more coats of clear on it. And quite like how the clear is coming out. So
I'll tell you this. I know that people are really looking forward to the squash fan.
Yeah,
They really want to see what it's going to do.
I think it'll be do well. I mean, it's a nice looking chassis. I like it. I bet they come out with more versions of it with different bodies.
Oh, I'm sure. But this body specifically really caught people's attention
yeah.
because it looks like a Midnight Pumpkin. It's bigger because it's a 10 scale.
Yeah. It's a panel.
It's a van
truck.
version of it. It's a van of the Midnight Pumpkin.
You know, besides the CCO 2, have they come out? As to me, it come out with a chassis, a new chassis that they've replicated with a new body and a new name yet. I don't think that besides like an off-road buggy or a truck. You know what I mean?
Well, besides the BBX, that's the only new.
So
car.
will they have the? Well, they have the DT. What's the new 4-wheel drive? The new 2-wheel drive buggies.
MO8 was new from last year.
The MO8. The MO8R is an on-road chassis.
Hank, is that all spot
No,
putty?
the new Avante
Yeah.
and the new Astute.
Damn.
So that you're talking about? Oh, you're talking about the TD2 and the TD4.
Yeah.
A lot of people. That was a controversial thing. I would own them. I know there's controversy.
Yeah, I would get them, but I'm wondering if they're gonna redo them with a different body, you know, like they've done with a lot of platforms.
Well, it took them 2 years. It took them 2 years to put a new body on the TC01,
Yeah, they do take their time.
which I was surprised. It shouldn't have taken them that long.
Yeah. Like the TAO too, they use a ton of different cars for that chassis. You know, and
I would like to see them take the TC01 and make a rally chassis out of it because some people have done that already.
You gonna putty?
Make some modifications to the suspension so it has a longer throw and stuff like that, and make it because it looks like it handles well as a rally chassis.
You gonna putty that whole cab?
Yeah,
Huh?
I don't have a choice. There's too many lines.
He's on a
Oh,
mission.
really?
Well, all the lines from 3D printing, like you can see it more
Can-
here.
Oh,
The seam-
yeah,
seam line.
yeah.
All the
Wow.
Lines.
I
Looks
can
like-
see it now. Yeah, you gotta fill
Looks like
in.
wood grain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So all that has to be filled in, so it looks
Yeah.
at least. I
yeah,
have a
I can
choice.
see it now.
Either I sand the plastic or I fill in the gap
And
and
stand it,
actually
yeah,
sand the putty. So
Yeah, you're gonna have to do both, it looks like,
yeah.
if you're doing the right thing.
Just remember, if you put a lot of that on, it will crack after a while.
If it's thick,
Yeah,
well, it's not that thick.
right.
This is Tamaya putty. It's not, well, I do have Bondo.
Ooh, you must be
Really?
feeling good. That's my putty's strong.
yeah, I was gonna ask, are you ventilating? You ventilating?
My door's
Fine,
open.
sand it.
My door's open.
Jason
Frank's
says
gonna be,
fine, sand it.
Feeling good.
Hey, Kurt.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
like
think
that
Frank-
red Bondo spot putty. That's pretty good stuff.
I don't know if I don't know if Frank's in a good ventilated area. Are you, Frank?
My door's open.
So now the whole house smells.
That's correct.
Wife's gonna be happy.
Frank, is that room like off your living room where you have your hobby area?
Kind of. It's under the living room.
Okay. It's a nice little hideaway.
Well, this used to be
Frank
my
and
home
Hopper.
theater.
Frank
Oh, your home
Hopper.
theater?
Yeah, it used to be
Hey,
my home
Keegan.
theater. I got a projector here and with this big screen that fills from the floor down to the ceiling almost, a screen.
Mhm.
We weren't using it, so I said, okay, I'm gonna use this one.
Jason, I started building it. There was something else that I had going on that I got something new that had to be installed. So that took up precedence over building it, but I did build some of it that day. So it's not done. I mean, it's not fully done, but some of it's done.
I've seen this 1-to-1 hearse today. Oh man, it was all that had this huge bull guard bumper on it. It was all rusted out. Had these big metal doors, window. It was great
Why
zombie
are you
apocalypse
saying that,
vehicle.
Jason?
Great.
Did you say ball guard?
The bull guard, gear guard, brush guard, bull guard. Yeah.
I have started
guard.
building it. It's not like I didn't do anything on it.
He's taking his time like Tamiya does.
The ball guard.
Why do you think I can move as fast as you guys when building things? It's starting to really tick me off. Stop doing it.
Are you gonna put that fan? You're gonna get a fan for that? Like there's a mount right above the motor, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it, but I don't know. It has to be a 40 millimeter one. It's kind of big.
Yeah, Racing makes one. I have one right here. I would. You're gonna burn that thing out if you don't. It's gonna get hot.
It is a 550 to 14 turn. It could probably get very hot.
And it's in the frame, so not a lot of airflow, kind of, you know.
It's not lies, man.
Brad, you might have to show some proof that you have initiated. I believe Brad anyway.
Now shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Sorry, Frank. It's really ticking me off.
Brad, you might have scared some people. Scared me.
I don't know why Josh left.
I don't know.
Oh.
There's a 40 millimeter fan right there.
I ran one of them on my Stampede for a little while until I found out it wasn't waterproof. And
To me, I'm getting feeling
It doesn't
more
run no
like
more.
you say you're busting
Yeah,
my
fan-
balls, but it's feeling more of an attack now these days. You're doing it too much, and it's making me mad. I I don't want to just run into something and get myself all flustered.
No, you should always do it at your own pace. You can enjoy it, right?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes the jabs just are making me mad. I'm sick of the jabs, Jason. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for yelling. It's getting me upset, Jason. I don't like running. I don't have the pace that anybody does who's younger than me at building these cars. I also have problems with my hands because I had carpal tunnel and that had to be fixed. And I've had.
Oh, I didn't know you had carpal tunnel.
Yeah, both my
tough.
hands.
Well, that's tough.
And the diabetes sometimes makes me shake. So it's not that easy to build anymore. Well, I'm sorry, Jason. It's just, you're doing it all the time and it's getting annoying.
That whole cab's like that, huh, Tank?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, but
man.
I bet where you're doing now is the worst spot. Maybe the roof has some rough spots.
Yeah, the
too.
roof has some also.
Yeah.
I
There is some
apologize,
movement on the
Jason.
line.
And just, it's getting, like I said, it's getting annoying.
Uh-oh. My wife's coming down and she's saying PU.
Hey, Robert.
But isn't that normal for her to come down and say that? I've been running my CRO1 quite a bit, Brad. I'm having a lot of fun with it on my rock wall.
What, your CCO1?
CRO1.
Oh, okay, you are? What
Oh
did you
yeah.
do?
Well, I put the big XL tires on it, so it's got a lot more ground clearance. I also put a flat skid. I made a flat skid for it. That's helped a lot. Less hangups. I think I might need heavier duty servos with these big tires. These are really big. And I'm getting I put a 13 tooth pinion on this thing, and it's really noisy compared to a larger pinion. It's so much noisier.
You said some 13 tooth in it?
13, yeah, because I like the 35 turn motor because I get a nice power when I need a little extra power versus the 55 turn.
Jason, I'm very, very sorry. Okay? You sound like you never want to be here again.
My niece broke the toxic
How did you
turtle.
break it?
We were putting it in the back of the car. I had it in the back of the car and she reached over and grabbed something and hit the light and crack. Broke the
Oops.
light off the,
Now you got to fix that.
yeah.
Well, if you ain't breaking thing, you're not having any fun.
I
Really?
rolled
Well,
it
he wasn't having
over
fun.
and
He's not the one who broke it.
had it rolled over and everything.
Why did she play with it?
She didn't. She was
Did.
reaching over it. She
Did
was
it by
reaching
accident.
over to do something.
Oh. And when she go, oops.
She goes, "Did you hear that noise?" I'm like, "Yeah."
My wife says, "Are you seeing elephants?" I go, "Yeah, they're pink."
Yeah.
No, if you're seeing pink, you're probably seeing a hippopotamus because they're pink.
Oh,
She
no, they're
ran the
elephants.
she ran the FO, not that, I mean the MO, what is that other the one? MOS. What's the common gear, Brad?
What?
What's
Tommy
the
G is an
common gear?
MO6.
MO6, okay. She ran the MO6 a little bit.
What did she say about that?
It steers too crazy. Ah.
I'd like to know why Josh left. Wasn't yelling at him.
Wanted to get her.
Maybe you had something to take care of.
He does that. He just dips out now and again.
Yeah, but usually he blinks his screen and mutes himself.
No.
Jason, I'm very sorry. Forgive me, Jason, even though he's not saying anything that I'm seeing.
I think Exo Cage was running that in 3S.
Oh, he was running it a lot, and then he
Was
put
it
a
3S?
3800 on it.
Maybe he was just running it in 2S.
I think he borrowed the Losi's motorcycle's receiver and put it on it to see what he could do with the radio. It's radio, and it's gyro on it to see how it would do do it to the Gorgon.
Mhm.
It's, to see how it would wheelie with it, the way, because it has a setting for it.
Yep. Oh, a wheelie setting.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
it jumps good too. It's like a consistent jumper.
Yes, it is.
I got dog hair in my putty,
Mm.
Oh,
or maybe it's my hair. I
You
don't
say
know.
that stuff shrinks, huh?
We
That's why you had to put it on a little thick. I don't know if that red does. I don't know if that red shrinks a lot.
I don't know, but I'm gonna have to start using the other one. I used up all one tube just on the front of this car, and I got
Yeah.
well over half to do.
Yeah, I
Mind you,
like the red.
door-
I like
'cause
the
when
red
you
better.
when you scratch it, you hear the lines when you scratch the
Yeah.
body, and that's what I'm trying to get rid of by just filling it just a little bit on it, very
Yeah.
thin, and hopefully, once I sand it, it will be a little bit less.
Right. Because sure enough, when you paint it, you're going to see the line. You'll see them lines bad when you paint it.
Yeah.
You can see
Yeah,
them
they-
now.
hey, Sang.
Hey, Isaac. Hi, everyone.
Hey,
Hey,
how are
good.
you? What do you think of the Arma Gorgon?
Not
That
bad.
door open up tank.
It's not
No.
fast enough.
Well, you can make it faster.
I know. I'm just teasing you. It's pretty good.
You say.
For like a couple $100 is pretty good.
Well, Brad's Gorgon doesn't go too fast right now, but it will later.
I bet you like that they made a builder's kit. They're saying
Sorry, which one?
the Gorgon, the new 2-wheel drive monster truck.
Yeah, they
Oh
have the
yeah,
build-
yeah. They're pretty good.
Well, the builder's kit's under $200, right?
Yeah, and with everything.
With a battery and a charger. And
Yeah, the radio, the servo, the ESC. So did you? I'm surprised you're not possibly going to get one because it's a builder's kit. Saying,
Mm.
That good.
you know,
Sorry, I'm just having problem with my audio.
Check 1, 2.
we hear
Check
you.
is in the mail.
Right. It's all good.
All good now?
Yeah, that they have a builder's kit. I thought that would interest you.
Which builder's kit?
the Gorgon is you can have a builder's kit of the
Oh,
Gorgon.
yes.
That's what Brad got.
Got that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Brad got one.
I didn't know they're out yet.
yeah.
In the States.
So were you thinking about it because of the builder's kit?
No, I think it's cool, but I don't think I'll get it.
Any good yard sale finds thing lately?
I have not gone to a yard sale for probably about 3 months, 4 months.
What? You're always getting good stuff at yard sales.
Only the beginning of the season, like around May, early May, is when they have the big ones. May, maybe early June, and then that's it. I go to like the main one. I don't go around and looking for it. Like, like the organized one, the community one.
Oh, yeah, you go to that one.
Yeah, it's just crazy driving around for like,
Nothing, right?
for nothing, right? Like, because let's say if you go early at 8 o'clock, and by the time you hit the third or fourth, it's already like 9 or 9:30. It's too late.
Yeah.
But nope. Yeah.
Any new kits? Any new news saying?
I haven't gone on here much lately. Maybe I got a Turbo Scorpion about a month ago.
That's cool.
Yeah, haven't opened it, haven't opened it, obviously, build it. About 4 months ago, got a Optima Mid.
The white one.
Yeah, the white or yellow.
Yeah.
But I want to get the new Optima Mid. It's like
Oh,
a
50th
Ultimate?
anniversary.
something like that. It's like a green color.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's really
color.
nice, isn't it? I love that.
Yeah, I might be interested in that. And I might be interested if the Ultima, but the
The
Joel Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, those are just wish lists. I doubt that I'm gonna buy all of those, but if I do, I have to get rid of some. But those are the ones that I don't know. I just find Kyosho are better products than Tamiya.
I like the Tomahawk. I should have bought one a while ago.
I would have loved the Tomahawk. I thought that was a great looking buggy.
That's my
And
favorite.
you know the Ultima that Joel Johnson one is the Tomahawk body.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yes, that's a Tomahawk body.
Oh, that's
Yeah, there is a way of people do that without getting the kit. Like they get the Tomahawk body, and I think they get the Ultima Pro or anyway something like that, right?
Yep.
To simulate or to make a similar version of what Joel Johnson had. Somebody did that. The stuff are out there for you to do. So this one here is just in a kit form, I guess.
Yeah. I wonder if they'll make any of the other versions of the Ultima or the Optima, because everybody wants a Turbo Optima Mid special, That's
Yeah.
a longer wheelbase.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's
They also want they want all the Optimas that ever made. Actually, they want the whole series.
I don't know. It's too many cars I want. Like I said, I bought the Tomahawk, hasn't even opened the box yet. I bought the Phantom, still haven't opened the box yet. I don't know. It's just too many. It's just crazy.
That's been happening to me. I have a lot of boxed kits.
Yeah.
The Tomahawk I was looking at when I was looking to buy it, it was like $269, I think, on Amazon. I just remember that number. Do you remember what you paid for it?
The Tomahawk, where did I buy it? I forgot where I bought it from.
Maybe it was cheaper than that.
It's like $230
Well,
US.
in Canada, I'm in Canada here.
Oh,
The Tomahawk retails for about 400 to 450 Canadian,
mhm.
around that range, maybe 400.
So 70, what is it? 70% of that number would be US.
Yeah, something like that.
That's over $300.
Yeah, it's really expensive here. Like
Yeah,
for
right
example,
now it's expensive.
yeah, like the new Optima Mid, the green one, It retails for about $700 here. So
Damn,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
yeah, it's about seven. The Optima Mid retails for about 500. So add another $200 for about $700 for that green.
Is that, I wonder if that must be painted, right?
That it's pre-painted body, but he put up the decals on it.
Right.
Yeah, that's a pre-painted kit. Looks good.
I don't know
Slam.
why they put it on an MO5 chassis, but it should be on an MO6 like they did in the past for its own.
It doesn't matter. Just
And I did slam it down. It's pretty close to the ground. Power. I finished it.
Shiny. Very shiny.
here, I'm in the middle of building or an MO6 chassis. Right here.
Yes, I can pass this underneath the front bumper, and that's about it. Like it.
This is a chassis you need, MO6.
Yeah, it's pretty low, Tank.
Replace spotlight.
Is
Should
that the
I-
pro one with all the aluminum parts it comes with?
Well, this one here is, I'm just this used to be my race MO6 that I race locally. And then I took it apart and I'm slowly rebuilding it.
At I think they made a kit that came with the TRF parts.
Well, most of the blue here are upgrade, except the rear one there, the Pro kit came with that.
Yeah.
I think this came with the kit, I don't remember. And some of the front steering.
It was a higher trim level if it came with that stuff.
Yeah, something like that. Like say, this used to be the local races and local club. This has probably been raced about a dozen times.
What do you think of the MBO? What do you think of the MBO1?
I don't have it. I have no clue what it looks cool, but
The idea that you could change it from front wheel to rear wheel drive on the same chassis is interesting.
it is, but I don't think if I
Yeah,
buy it,
boy.
I don't think I would switch it around. I'd probably leave it rear wheel drive. Honestly, I hate front wheel drive. I find the rear wheel drive handles better, drives better than front wheel drive for some reason. That's just me.
I think the front wheel handles better than the two wheel drives.
Well, they
No.
spin. They
I like rear wheel drive.
Seems like that red stuff ain't drying as quick, huh?
Oh, it was very liquid at the beginning, so I
Yeah.
just poured the liquid on top, and right now it's starting to be more putty. But
Yeah.
it was the start of the tube, which was just liquid.
So that you don't have to mix. That's not two part.
Nope.
It's just spot putty.
Yep, glazing and spot putty.
Glazing.
I know you got yourself an Optima Mid a while back too, didn't you?
Yep. I still haven't opened it yet. It's sitting upstairs.
Did you get the Turbo Optima too?
No, I didn't get the Turbo Optima because it's next to impossible to get it here in Canada.
It's too bad. It's a beautiful chassis.
And if you do get it, I think it's way overpriced, but it's a nice kit, but it's like close to $700 here.
It's still beautiful because of all the gold.
It is. Yeah.
I like the what's the geez, I can't even think at this time of night.
What do you mean? It's not even that late yet.
I know. I was sick today though, so
I'm sorry. What were you sick with? I'm still upset that I upset Jason really bad. I'm hoping he will forgive me.
I'm sure you will. I just had like a sinus headache and sinus pain this morning.
Sorry you're in pain.
It's all right. I'm feeling
That
better.
actually goes into your eyes. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Saying so. He disappeared there.
What's the Kyosho buggy with the exo cage and it's orange?
You talking about the Dirt Master?
No, the retro buggy. It looks like an Optima chassis, but it's got the
Ralph,
orange
you were
cage on it.
sleeping.
I don't know.
And it's a rear motor. It's not mid,
Oh,
it's
I
rear
know.
motor. Isn't the original Optima rear motor?
The real Optima, yeah, it's rear mounted. I have it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the other buggy that is based on that with the exo cage?
Optima?
Oh, that's a Javelin.
The Javelin, yeah.
Javelin.
Yeah, I always like that.
Yeah, I bought the Javelin. I bought the rear, the black cage instead because I don't like orange.
Wait a second. I didn't know they had a black cage for it. I knew they had other colors, but not
Here.
a black.
Let me just
I know
get
they
it.
had a white and a green, but I didn't know they had the black either.
I know they had white too. They had white also.
Yep.
Now you're gonna wake up.
Meow, meow.
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 I don't see that little mouth opening.
I'm just tired. Meow.
So here's the Javelin. Black one.
Oh, that's sick. That's
Oh,
nice.
that's cool looking.
That makes it very stealthy looking.
Yep.
These tires are not the original one. They're a little bit too big. These are
Yeah.
actually Proline. I don't know what they are.
Trenchers or something.
Something like that. Yeah, they're one step too big, I think. But the
Yeah.
original one, the kit is a little bit too soft, and it's like, anyways,
Your,
like,
your lighting is not the greatest.
oh, let me just turn on the light.
You need more light.
You need
Yeah, you
more
need
light.
light in the front.
You're the only one I've seen a black caged one.
See,
Yep.
I've never seen a black caged one from other people.
Well, what color are they usually?
orange.
Orange,
Need some
uh,
antennas.
mint green, white. There's some other colors. There might even be a yellow.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think there is a yellow.
Yeah, it's not bad. I've actually built it with chain drive. It's hard
Oh,
to
yeah.
see. Yeah,
Oh, yep, there it is. See
more
it?
like vintage.
Yep.
And I'm just running like a, I don't know, it's a like a 19 turn or so motor.
Yeah, the chain can't use brushless, only the belt can.
Yeah, I'm not like this thing probably goes about 20 miles an hour, if that. I like it.
I have a Stinger, the Nitro four-wheel
Yes.
drive buggy.
Yeah.
It's not nearly as well thought out as some of the later buggies, the way that the gearbox and the belt go, but it's still pretty cool.
You know what a lot of people would like to see come back out again is the what's the name of that one? It might be the Rocky, but I don't know if it is the Rocky.
Oh yeah, the Rocky. Yep.
Or,
Actually,
the Raider.
Chain.
The
That's a
Raider.
chain.
The one
Chain-
car, the one car I want from Kyosho, they want it's called a Maxim, which is a front wheel drive buggy.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I wish they'd come out with that. Hey, icons.
Yeah, that's a nice buggy. It's got weird control arms on it, right? Weird looking control arms.
Yeah, I never owned one, but I'd love to have one. And I can't think it'd be. It's a pretty basic buggy. It's not like an Ultima. Like it's a pretty entry level looking. Like it's not doesn't have a lot of upgrades.
No,
but
but
it's-
it's
I
still.
got a Dirt Master too.
I want to get a
Did you
Dirt
get-
Master.
Did you get a Dirt Master? Saying
I don't know what that is.
it's a Kyosho Dirt Master.
I don't remember.
Oh, that's their RB6.
Yeah, yeah, variant.
I
Yeah,
don't know anything new Kyosho wise. I like any new buggy. I have no idea. If it's anything, if it's anything after year 1994 or so, I don't know much about
Too
Kyosho
bad
buggies.
they have that nice new Mercedes Phaser. You know, Frank, I think that new Mercedes has a longer wheelbase than the '57 Chevy.
They
I
only
think
have
they-
two different type of chassis, Brad, a
I
short
think
and
I think that was the camera that made that look like that, but I
I
could be.
swear it looks longer. It is
It did
based
look
on
that
an
way.
S-Class. It's based on an S-Class Mercedes, and the S-Class Mercedes is long.
True.
Hey, Tank, you still got Sang on.
oh, sorry.
We're all
Um,
looking at Sang.
Kyosho had some nice, I think late 80s or early 90s on-road cars is based on the Ultima platform. They're like
Yeah,
this
they did.
series.
The ZR1, the Z06
Yeah, they had like a Chevrolet pickup truck. They have
Corvette.
Corvette, Ferrari, maybe
Yep.
Lamborghini,
Yep, Lamborghini.
300 ZX, I think, and a few more. Anyway, they look amazing on an Ultima platform. I'd love them if they could reissue any of those.
Yeah, I like the Nitro platform that's similar to the Ultima, like the
Oh, yeah.
Rampage.
Yeah. I had the Rampage and I sold it because I don't think I could get it going because it's Nitro, and I kind of regret selling it. I think I gave it away.
Yeah, I have a bunch of them
You
sitting
get
in a
the, you
box.
could get the, you say you don't know a lot of the new ones, but that trophy truck is nice, the Rampage Pro.
Yeah, I have that. I got the build, the one that's the kit, the semi build.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have
That's something I think Sang would actually like.
No,
it. It's motor on axle though. That's one of the downsides of it. But a lot of people convert them.
see, I'm more into like these buggies. Yeah.
I'd like to see the Pegasus and the Icarus come back.
Oh yeah, those are like the grasshopper.
Yeah, but they don't have live axles. They're all independent. I don't know if they ever made a live axle car.
I think the Pegasus is kind of has independent rear suspension, I think.
Yeah, that and the Icarus are both independent rears.
But the
Okay.
chassis is kind of like just like a tub chassis, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they need to bring their basic kits back too, because they would sell also. Because a lot of people are buying them. And then they can enter into the Kyosho range for a lot cheaper.
You think there is a vintage RC bubble coming or happening, like on YouTube, yeah, eBay?
I don't know. I haven't bought anything from eBay for about 4 years or something like that. I don't know. I just find with the shipping and the exchange is just too much. And then the ones who have something I'd like, I think they over. No, people are getting a little bit too greedy.
Oh, I agree. It just people were bored during the lockdowns and just going crazy with RC stuff.
Oh, yeah. And now they're trying to sell it and try to get back exactly what they paid for it.
I know.
Actually, they're trying to
There's
get back
some-
more than what they paid for it.
There's some ridiculous. There was an original egress on there for like $5,000. It's been on there. I don't know if it's still on there or what, but there's some ridiculous stuff. And then I see people. I see the same exact car posted like 3 or 4 times, all different prices.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's all
something,
about.
eh?
Yeah, something weird going on there.
Yeah. And then sometimes a few times I saw some people post like, I don't know, like a brand new to me a bruiser for like $100. I'm like, this is a scam.
You're right, but yeah, these are like rare kits, like a unique car, and you're like
The
same
959,
exact vehicle.
the 959 goes, the brand new and kit goes for $1,700.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, but 959 is, I don't know, like just no point of it's just for display. Like as soon as you look at it, it breaks.
I know. That's true.
Especially the plastic is brittle. I mean, if they were to, let's say, reissue the 959 with modern plastic, yeah, I could see it work. But anybody who has one of those, it's, and then they have there's a company in Canada that does make parts for them.
Yeah. Aren't they associated with Team Blue Groove?
Yeah, something like that. And I say, what's the point? Like if you have the original, because you want the original, and you know.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Run it?
Exactly, right? Like what you can do is get an MO6 chassis, put it medium wheelbase, and get a repro Porsche 959. It fits on it perfectly.
Yeah, that's what you should do if you want to run it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It'd be more like like rear wheel drive, rear motor, put rally block tires, beef up the suspension a little bit, and you have a modern version of 959. That's just,
Good idea.
yeah.
I can see them bringing it back and enhancing its strength.
Yeah. Oh, I love them. I have the Celica version of it, and it's a great platform. It's just over-engineered.
Is that the Canadian way to pronounce Celica?
Celica. It's just me. There's no Canadian. It's just me. I
say
pronounce it.
A lot
I
of
see.
people around the world call it Celica, and I'm like, I've known it for years as the Celica.
Celica and decals.
Oh, not all Canadians say decals, by the way.
Frank, you putting any decals on that?
No, I put stickers.
Frank calls it.
Yeah, I need to order some repro decals.
Decals.
I never heard that in my life until I got back into this hobby.
Well, you know what? It wasn't a garage sale find, but it was a Facebook Marketplace. I bought anyway for a good price. I won't say it because it's ridiculously cheap. I was
Yeah.
this Celica, Celica, whatever.
Yep.
In condition, and it came with 6 Kyosho Le Mans motor that are brand new.
Oh man, those are big money.
6 Kyosho Le Mans, like
But
you name
like
it,
the
Bull-
240?
Yeah, 240, 480, a bunch of them. I have them
Those are
upstairs.
nice. Those are nice.
I could
Those
go
are-
and get
those-
them.
Those are good looking motors.
You just scored like you hit the
And-
mother boat.
And two brand new technical motors.
Oh,
I had a technical motor. I loved it.
And I
Brad's
had
gonna snap in a minute. Here.
and I have a car by Nishimo, which many of you probably haven't seen or heard or maybe have. It's a Nishimo Luminous
Yeah, I
four-wheel
heard of it.
drive, rear motor, and the motor is horizontally like the same direction as the car, as opposed to, yeah.
Axially mounted.
Yeah. So anyway, I got all that.
You gotta show these things.
I've got all that for. Anyways, I don't want to say it's dirt cheap. Like I didn't have to negotiate anything. Like I just went there. I didn't even have to look at it. Like everything was in the box, and I said, "Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Here's your money." Because I know that even if one car was missing, or it doesn't matter.
No.
You always find those deals, man. It's amazing. You're
No.
like a bloodhound.
It's pure luck. The guy had a marketplace for 2 days, and I messaged him, says, "Okay, if you happen to have it, please let me know, and I could come and pick it up." I guess somebody messaged first, but anyway, the deal didn't work, and I guess somebody maybe come from out of town. The person just happened to live like half an hour away, so it was good. I couldn't sleep that whole night because I was
I bet.
like literally I couldn't sleep, and I think I went there like after work, and I think I was there like an hour early, but I was waiting in the neighborhood around just to make sure I get there on time. Anyways, I should show you the motor. Let me grab the motor really quickly.
Who's all in the chat room?
Don't know. I've not been following.
No, I'm asking the people in the chat room. Who are there? Please tell me.
Okay.
I'm meeting Eeple.
Green Frog was looking at your build, Frank. He said, "Great. Bill looks great, Francois."
Cool.
He always calls him Francois. That's his thing.
That's my
Even though
name.
that's his real name. Well, I like calling him Frank because it's easier.
I
Sorry.
know you're lazy. That's why.
I like listening to your videos when you're speaking French.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
All right. Here are some motors. Ready? So here is the first one.
Oh, it's still in the bottle.
Dude, time capsule.
This is a Le Mans. Can you guys see it?
Yeah,
Mhm.
240 SB.
Yes. Yeah, 240 SB.
Let's
Look
get
how
the metal.
beautiful. Look how beautiful it is.
Yeah, metal
Yeah,
and-
I always thought Kyosho made beautiful brush motor. I
Oh,
think they
yeah,
should bring back
that's-
their brush motors they would sell.
yeah,
If
So
that's-
they
start
go
making
in
them like that, they would
Kyosho's?
sell.
Is that mint like never used?
Well, I'm
You gotta
looking
look
at
for-
the screws here to mount, and it doesn't look like it.
No, you're right. Wow, that's nice. That is nice. If you have too many, you can send me one.
They're worth hundreds of
So
dollars,
here's one.
unfortunately.
I know.
Let me,
But sign, you can put them in anything, or they just have to be Kyosho?
I'm gonna put it in my Arma
Oh, okay.
and run
You can
4S.
actually put it in any car.
Yeah.
Keith.
Just roast that thing. Just burn it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna put in this guy here, and I'm gonna put a 4S through it.
There you go.
Yeah, right.
And then here's another one.
I bet I bet you like the 4S Mojave.
Oh yeah,
Again,
that's
this
the,
one here. Here's a,
SPA 480. They have a
I have
couple.
no idea if this is any good, but it's
Yeah.
a beautiful looking motor.
You want me to look
That,
it
that
up?
doesn't look like it's been hooked up to anything either.
No, I don't think it's been used.
Damn.
Let me just find a cap there and drop. Okay, so that's number 2. Oh, this is a nice one. This is probably my favorite. This.
That's a 360. That's a truck. Yeah, that's a truck motor, right?
Look how beautiful it is.
Yeah, that is something. I would not use those ever.
I would, unfortunately.
I'm
Don't
gonna
do
put
that.
this into
I
a
would do it.
grasshopper.
I would do it.
Yeah.
I would use them. I'm sorry. No,
Okay,
no
and
shelf
then-
queens for me, even with motors.
Let me just. Then here's another 240 SB.
Yep.
I don't know why there's 2, but and then you know what?
Hi, Robert.
I have
So you-
3 240 SBs. Here's another 240
Oh.
SB. Yeah.
And none of them have been used.
Unreal.
Yeah. I don't know why. And then I have a 480 something, which I don't know, somewhere upstairs. But yeah, so 1, 2. So there's 5 here and I have 1. So 6 motor Kyoshos.
Isn't that the
Nice.
seconds that they're supposed to run? Isn't that what that number means? This, it has something to do with the racing time.
I have no clue.
Like the lower numbers are faster.
Oh wow. So the 240 SB should be pretty fast.
I thought they usually told you what turns they are.
I think they're like 19 turn, those 240 motors. But
Yeah.
that's just me remembering hearing something.
So anyway, I got this and I got 2 Technigold. And believe it or not, you think I'm crazy, but I put one of the Technigold in my holiday buggy. And I'm actually running it.
Hey, I run a 17 turn in my holiday buggy. It's fast as heck.
Well, the Technigold in the holiday buggy is actually pretty fast with a
Yeah.
2S.
I think didn't the Astute I think came with a Technigold.
Yes, it did, and so did the Hot Shot. Not the Hot Shot, the Super Shot came with it.
Super Shot, yeah.
All right, let me put this motor away. I'm gonna grab the Nishimo 4-wheel drive buggy because I think that looks really cool.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, let me just grab it here.
How many people are in the chat? Can anybody tell me?
Man, I can't see the chat.
I don't know how many people. And then we got
Brian
We
Watt,
got Keegan.
Robert just left. John
7
Snell.
people watching.
What?
7 watching. Have you heard of this Grim Hustle?
Putting the motors back in the safe.
Mm,
What was that, Nate?
You ever heard of this YouTube channel called Grim Hustle?
No.
It's like this it's an actor, but it's like life advice from a Russian mafia boss. It's pretty good.
I hope he's not
I
a
like
real
it.
mafia boss.
No, it's an actor, but it's actually really good. I highly recommend it.
make sure you keep your powder dry.
Hey, John, I think, did you watch that EXO cage with the Gorgon? I think he took the motorcycle ES receiver on it and see what it would do with how it would perform as in the wheelie form with the transmitter and receiver, how it would in the wheelies, and it actually did something with the Gorgon.
Did he run 3S with that too?
Yeah, he ran a 3S on that once.
I saw somebody put a pretty good brushless system in there, and the thing absolutely.
It's pretty cool. Saying
Yeah.
4-wheel drive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
this is silica or silica. Look at it. It's like mint.
Silica. Yeah.
You're gonna run that in the gravel, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna put a 4S in here.
Oh, I love the Celica.
And just
That
Yeah,
has
yeah.
a center diff, right? The Celica has more features than the Porsche.
I'm gonna take it to
Yeah,
the
I
skate
did.
park. I'm gonna take to the skate park.
with
That's
the
a good
4S, that'll be good. Tear it right
And
up.
that's not a repro body.
No, this is the original body.
Oh my god!
Oh, there goes the antenna.
I can't
It has
wait to
the
see that.
interior.
You're gonna have people stalking you for all that stuff you're showing.
Well, you
why
ever
he
heard of
put it in
Batman, the
motors in
Batcave?
safe.
No, we'll find him
Yeah.
at the skateboard park.
So getting to my place kind of like the Batcave.
That's good.
Yeah, but we'll find you at the skateboard park.
Yes, you're gonna see me run this. Probably launch it 20 feet up in the air.
Kevin
You should
Talbot
handle that.
style.
It has a technical motor.
I tried buying one of those when I was a kid, but they were already out of production.
Yeah. So the shocks are pretty cool. It has like an oil reservoir.
Yeah,
The shocks are different, right? On between that also on the Porsche, I believe.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, this has been run because it's a little bit dusty, but you could see it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so this has
Not
been
cracked
run.
yet.
No. Okay,
And
now
then
what I
I'm
really
going
want to
follow
show.
him to his back
But that
cave.
has white. That's supposed to come with white wheels, isn't it?
Yeah, it does. So I got a bunch of wheels, by the way. It's in the
Yeah.
box. I have about 3 or 4 sets of these wheels and tires. We just happen to paint these chrome.
Okay. Are
Yeah,
they the same rally block tires that you can get today, or are they different?
they're different. They're
Yeah.
not the same as the mint. No, they're different.
They're more studded, right? The
I-
one that came with that.
I
Mine
think
has
so.
several different tread patterns for rally.
Yeah, they're definitely different. It has this Futaba speed controller in there too, which is kind
Oh,
of vintage.
Was it a
it has
210
the-
or a 310?
It has the long antenna, ACOM's radio system.
I
So-
would run that. I'm sorry,
So-
but I'm sure he wouldn't.
So this is the cool one I want to show, is this one here.
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen one of those.
This is a 4-wheel drive. And you know what? This has a Le Mans motor too. Now here's another Le Mans. This is Le Mans 480T. It's hard to see there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's green, yes.
Yeah.
It's his favorite color. It's a green motor.
And it has, back in the day, they put like a rubber booth in there.
Oh yeah. To keep keep all the heat in.
Yeah.
It runs better with all the heat in there.
But this motor looks mint.
Yeah, it does look good.
Heath likes
See
it
where the
because it's a
motor-
green
the
can.
orientation-
Look how
green
high that is
outside.
up though. That's like high CG.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
Yeah, so
kind of
this came-
interesting. I I don't think,
I'd like to see that run.
I don't think Keith has one of those on icons. He might, but
This is the rare buggy.
it's got that, it's just front steer, right?
It has
Yes. Yeah,
it has
just the
the
front
motor.
steering.
It has the motor horizontal in the rear, unlike the C11, the 311 from Tamiya, which is inboard towards the
Yeah.
inside of the car.
Yeah, this is the weird thing about it.
Is that, so is that a belt or is that a gear system?
Gear, and it's a shaft drive. You could kind of see the shaft drive, the shaft underneath.
Yeah, right there.
Keith
Now,
really
if
wants
it's
to
like
go.
Did these kind of come out like as hot shot Me Too buggies, or were these before?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's the drive shaft.
And you know what? If I turn the rear wheel, the front goes opposite direction.
Oh,
Yep.
See that?
So
yeah.
there must be
got
a
a center
center
diff.
diff, right? There's got to be a center.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So you see here, go out. See, it's going different direction.
Right.
I haven't tried this yet. I was gonna take it to the skate park and launch it a few feet up the air, but
Back and forward at the same time.
yeah. So I haven't done that yet.
Huh.
Make sure you take it out in the winter. It's best for the plastic.
Yeah, when it's like minus 20 degrees Celsius or so.
Best time to drive it. Yep.
Yeah.
We touch it and it snaps.
Exactly. But I don't even know if this thing has ever been ran. Like I don't even see a scratch.
No.
And the spikes are still,
Those spikes look like they,
Yeah,
like they
them
came out
spikes
with
look
super
brand
hot
new.
shot.
Damn.
yeah.
Those look like super hot shot tires.
Um,
Yeah, it's a knockoff.
oh, you know what? These might be Tamiya. It says super.
Yeah,
Super-
they're super hot shot tires.
No,
Super
no, it
gripper.
says, I don't know, super pin. No, I don't think, no, these are not Tamiya tires. They're not hot shot.
But they look like it.
Yeah. And these are dished wheels for some reason.
Keith wants that green motor.
Mhm.
You want it?
Yeah, send it to me.
All right. Well,
Okay.
after when I put a 4S lipo through it.
Okay.
It'll burn.
Yeah. But yeah, I got this and the Celica and all those motors and a couple
When did you get
technicals.
that? When did you get those?
I got it like last summer. Yeah.
I know someone who'd be interested in that. I'd like to talk to you about that. RC icons. He loves that type of stuff. He loves those old cars. I think he might have a Lumen.
Yeah.
I know another guy that really likes those cars.
Who?
His name is Sang.
Yeah.
You know what? The uglier they are, the more I like them.
That body
That's
is
why you
very,
like Arma.
Yeah, orange and yellow and red and white.
it almost looks like a dragon head style body, like
Kinda, the top of it.
Nope.
Yeah.
I
some
think
of
it's like
those
a
bodies.
bird. It's kind of like an
Yeah.
eagle.
Yeah.
Tony's live was boring me.
Yeah. Anyways,
Very
Yeah,
Frank
nice.
doesn't like the look of that body, right, Frank?
No, I'm not much for buggies.
Oh yeah.
I have another car that is pretty cool. It's called the AYK Radiant.
Oh
Hey.
yeah, those
Heard of
are
that.
lovely cars.
That's another ugly buggy.
I like the looks of the AYKs. I think the chassis are pretty and all that type of stuff.
It's a chain drive. Another one I got mint. I don't know if it ever has been ran.
That last summer too.
A couple summers ago. I think I'm going to take that to the skate park as well.
Where's Colonel?
I'm here. Got my cat.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna take a break from putting this stuff. My eyes are starting to burn.
Yeah.
I was just wondering. I thought we might need to check on you. Make sure you still can think.
My door's open.
You need a fan going, hey, Curtis.
Oh,
So
the
here's
fan of
my,
the PC's going.
This is my race car, club race car. I'm gonna be racing in a month.
Are you, so it looks like you're enjoying racing, saying,
Yep, this is my race car. It's not the most aerodynamic, but I'm gonna race this. So I'm just in the process of painting it.
Is that an Audi?
Yep, Audi Quattro or whatever, Rally.
Yeah, I have that body too.
it's the A2, it's the A2.
A2, yep. It's the A2.
You need
But
to
I'm not
bring
gonna
that
paint
for
it
parking
Rally.
lot wars.
I'm gonna paint it red, so it looks like a street car. I'll paint it
Like
like
a
red
sleeper.
and- Yeah, it's gonna be
Brian,
a racing car.
Brian said, Brian, what says to you, hey, Keith, 13, do you build model cars as well?
Yeah. Gonna make that a sleeper sign.
Yep, yep.
Who's Chef Jack?
Chef Jack is Outback Jack,
Oh, okay.
Outback Jack. Yeah.
He said he made a
I-
video.
Microwave King.
Yeah.
Ugh. So you started building your Gorgon already?
Yeah, and I yelled at Jason for keeping on with me lying and saying stuff that saying he's busting my balls. It's just getting too much for me to, because I feel I'm being nagged. And I
So you
apologize
actually
to
did-
him.
how much would you get done?
I just got the rear end done. Except for the shocks. I haven't done the shocks. I'm going in the order that they tell me to.
Yeah.
I had something to do that night, and he couldn't put up the table for me because we were doing something else at the time. But I did work on it. It's not like it hasn't been worked on.
Yeah.
The motor's in it, the axle's in it, the diff's in it,
You had to build the
the
differential,
ESC's in it, the ESC's on it.
Brad?
Yeah,
Did you have to build the differential or was it already assembled?
it's already built.
Oh, that's good. Those can be a pain.
It's that differential that John should love,
Why should I love it?
because it's 22 millimeters wide. It's wider than any of their diffs.
The gear or the whole?
The whole diff.
Why would I love a huge diff like that?
Because you
Because
love
you
your
beat
diffs.
up on the diffs all the time.
Oh, it's not usually the outside ring gear that I blow up. It's the internal small gears that I blow up.
They're all metal. They're all metal in there.
Well, yeah, and so are the ones that I blew up.
I think these are wider, so the metal in there is. I think they're bigger metal gears than usual. The thing was
Yeah.
hefty. You had weight to it.
Right, but when you got a Traxxas Slash going 50 and 60 miles an hour on a 2S, and it's starting to get a little crazy and out of control, and you slam it into reverse to just try to slow it down, you wonder why you blow the diff.
I thought they would have a brake on it before we went into reverse.
No, not always.
See, Tank, that roof looks good, man. If you're gonna keep it patinaed, it's already all rusty.
I know I should just keep Bondo look on it, like just
Yeah.
with this Bondo, it looks good.
Oh yeah, that does look good. Looks like Rust-Oleum.
Yeah. But it looks better in real life. The camera kind of lighting does change the color a little bit, but
Yeah, that red looks good like rust.
It looks like crusty rust.
Yeah. Put
Yeah, and-
some paint on it, but
That's
you know,
cool.
leave it
No.
like it's
while it's drying, don't touch it because it really fucked it up while it was drying here. I'm not
yeah,
over
if
it
it's
again.
thick. Yep.
Well, yeah, it just gives a character.
But just leave it. Yeah, put some paint on it, but mostly
Don't-
leave it rust.
Gonna look like a dent.
Yeah.
Like somebody was standing on the roof.
Top Speed was standing on it, checking his speed.
Now, while it dried, my hood is crooked. It actually worked. This is how
It
it
got hot?
printed. It got
Got
printed.
hot?
Well, no, it got printed like this, and when it dried, this dried faster than this part, so it's actually bowed.
Oh, so it would warped when it printed, you mean? Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
when it printed or when it dried or whatever, when it cured. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to pass it on the belt sander. So I got a belt sander, so I'm just gonna go like this on the belt sander
Make it straighter a little.
and straightening the center of it. Yeah.
Just be careful that any heat will make that really turn to mush.
Well,
But you should be able to do it.
yeah, and I don't know how far it is inside for the infield, but even if I hit the infield, I just have to put some putty to hide it.
Yeah.
But I do have to either put some hinges on there, so we'll see.
Yeah, 'cause you're gonna try to keep, open that
Are
up.
they gonna be bright hinges, or are they gonna be rusty hinges, or you make
How
it
did
that-
this hood open? Did it probably open like this?
Probably, yeah, it opens like that, I bet you. That would probably be the right way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I
I
kind
think it would go. I think it would go like a Corvette hood.
of, I think it's gonna be easier for me to put magnet instead of putting hinges.
What do you got there, saying?
This is like gotta be one of the ugliest body that I have ever seen.
I like it.
Vendetta.
Don't put yourself down, Sang.
It is. Yeah, I know. I need to lose a few pounds. But you know what? I bought a protoform Nissan 300ZX or 3Z or whatever, the new Nissan Z that is specifically made for this, for the Vendetta. So next time you see this, it might has a 300 or whatever the Z body on it.
Did
The
you fix your
400?
wiring issues?
What's that?
The new Z car.
Yes, yeah, made by Protoform.
Yeah,
It's made specific for this chassis.
So
Did you fix-
Protoform's still around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Isn't the Vendetta 10 scale?
No,
No.
this is like a 1/8 or
seven.
so.
It's a
Yeah,
7.
1/8. 1/8.
1/8.
1/8.
Yeah, it's massive. Like even the motor is like it's. I don't know.
To bring that on parking lot wars.
It's a 3200 motor that's in it.
That's not bad. It's
It
like I'm
runs
only running
4S, right?
2S.
It runs 4S.
And there's- oh, okay. You changed you changed the ESC, didn't you?
No, this is the ESC that comes with it.
Oh, okay.
Is that a 4S system? That's a 4S system, isn't it?
No, it's 3S.
It's 3S. But I couldn't believe this was like was on sale.
For under $200, I saw it.
Well, they discontinued them. That's why.
But still, the electronic is worth more than $200.
Listen, I got the infraction.
But the
But mine-
infraction wasn't
mine-
on sale.
What with the rally
What's that?
tire?
Yeah, it is.
What? The
The
infraction is on
Megget-
sale?
Did they
the
stop making-
Megget. Brad, shut the hell up. I'm trying to answer him and talk to him about it. When the Vendetta come out, they also came out with the infraction, the same scale. And the same chassis. But it was a brushed version. It was a 9-turn brushed. But I slapped the same power plant into mine, and it screams.
Yeah, even with a 2S, I find it's pretty fast with this.
Oh, yeah.
Vendetta.
Doesn't don't they still make the mega of the infraction?
No, they discontinued both of them. That's why they were $150 on Horizon not too long ago.
But I find it's very similar to the Sentin or the.
Yeah, exactly. It's all the same parts. All the 3S line are pretty much are all standard. They slide all the way through all of them.
What's that big monster truck? Not the Sentin, the Granite.
Mm-hmm.
Similar to the Granite.
The
Fenton,
granite, the big rock,
uh,
and the
Typhon,
Sinton,
the Typhon.
the Typhon. Yeah, they're all the same. They're all the same parts.
I must say, it's very easy to work on these cars. You take the gearbox off, takes like a minute.
If as long as there isn't a bunch of rocks in it,
Oh yeah,
and dust and sand and shit. Otherwise, it can be a challenge
keep
to
it clean. Maybe
hold that tab up and try to wiggle that whole module out.
it's not a bad design car. Not too bad.
Matter of fact, I got the transmission right here.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes me like a minute to take that out like that.
Yeah.
And it has the AVC or whatever it's called. It's pretty
Mhm.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Like I said, there's the motor that comes in the infraction.
okay.
What are you
Yeah,
gonna do with
mine
that
turn.
motor?
What's that?
What are you gonna do with that motor?
I don't know. Probably what I've done to every other one of them that I've had in that same truck. Burn them up eventually. Like I said, hey, there you go. There's the ESC, Brad.
That's for the, is that a brushed one that you just held up?
Yeah.
Oh, Mary.
Brad, I don't even know what you would put a 570 in.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I've seen someone put a long brushless in the Gorgon.
I know somebody who put a 550 into a grasshopper too. So what's your point?
Yeah, you. If I remember correctly, it was you.
Yeah. What's saying? Is that a little too much power for a grasshopper?
That's
Yeah.
not enough.
What's that?
You need more than that.
Well, yeah. I figured the 4.5 turn would really get them gears going.
Yeah. All right. God, this thing is ugly.
What is it? It's a Nissan Skyline that's been tweaked.
This?
The back end looks like a Nissan Skyline, but the front end looks more Corvette-ish to me.
Looks like the Batmobile.
Yeah, it's definitely morphed.
I'm going to put brushless in my grasshopper. You must be joking, Brian.
Tons of people. I've seen people do that. Brushless grasshopper. They just flip. They just do wheelie flips.
That's why I put a dirt tuned in mine. Perfect motor.
I have this sport tune in mind. Is that the chassis that big Ford cab's going on, Frank?
Yeah. Got dualies in the back.
Nice bike.
Thank you.
And it's green. He loves it.
Duckman's bike.
Green bike.
Oh.
Yep. The dual rider, even though I think the other one's nicer looking.
I was looking at them at the book the other day. Are they pretty fun?
Yeah, the dual rider.
This is fast, actually. I put
Yeah.
a Traxxas motor in there. It's a Traxxas, I don't know, from like a pre-runner or Traxxas. And this thing is fast with, I don't know how many turn. The stock motor is slow, but when you put the Traxxas motor in there, 2S, this thing probably does like, I'd say close to 25 miles an hour.
When that turns, does the whole body like turn?
Yep.
Yeah, so there's a servo here, and the servo goes this.
Yeah.
Right, and
Oh, cool.
then it turns the car,
And leans
the
into it.
motorcycle.
So it's pretty stable.
Pretty stable, yeah. Even if it flips on the side,
It'll
will-
come back
Oh, it's
up.
got them
it goes
bar
in and goes
flings,
back
right?
up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Flips
it
itself
goes
back up?
back up. Like these arms here will make it go back up.
Oh,
So yeah. So I made it into like an Uber delivery cooler right there. Delivering so that's where I hide the receiver in there.
Yeah.
You know, you could put rally tires on the back of it.
I could, but no, it's fine. These are good.
can you do wheelies with that?
No,
No, it won't do wheelies. Too
That
heavy.
would be cool if it did wheelies.
I've seen them race them. They're fun to watch race.
There you go, saying.
wow. See, I like the infraction better than the Vendetta.
And the infraction came with the rally tires too.
Yeah, they're not on it now, but yeah.
Yeah, I would have got the infraction if it was the same price.
Yeah, they were both on the same price. Oh, that's
Not
from-
here. No, which is makes no
No.
sense.
I'm just saying on Horizon, they were $150 both of them. Like I said, I got a Max 10 in it and a 4,000 kV.
I can't believe they're selling that cheap. It's like
They're
it's insane.
discontinuing. They're burning. They're gone. Matter of
I
fact,
know,
if
but
you look it
still,
up-
but
if
it's
you look, yeah, I'm just saying, if you look it up on Horizon, it says discontinued.
but that's the price of a grasshopper ready to run,
Yeah.
and I still get the grasshopper. It's still a better car.
He says you should put a brushless in it so it'll do wheelies.
No, it won't. But yeah, if anybody get one of these, just put like a Traxxas motor in there. It's goes a lot faster.
I
Is
have
that
one.
Is that a 540 motor or a?
No, it's a 370.
Yeah.
Same size as like the Traxxas Titan and
I think it's
I think
the
those
track
are.
side.
What are those 18 turn?
yeah.
Well, the 21 turn Stinger motors or whatever.
Yeah. I don't know how many turn, but
I go.
You know what I'm talking about, Sang, right?
no.
There's a smaller version. It's let's hear the regular ones are 550 and 540. And what's the one below the 540?
380.
380.
380. It's a 21 turn Traxxas motor.
But this is 370. This is even smaller than the Grasshopper motor.
Yeah. No, but I'm just saying. I wonder if the 380 21 turn Traxxas motor Stinger, it's called the Stinger,
Okay.
would work in it.
You know that the 370 also has a sport tune model.
Anyway, this motor here
To me,
makes it
yeah.
go super fast. Like it's just insanely fast. Anyway, this is a lot of fun.
I wish someone would tell me why Josh left.
Oh.
Ask him later.
I'll turn this light up.
My steering wheel handlebars upside down. Even glued them upside down. I must have been fucked up that night.
You glued them upside down.
Yeah, they wouldn't stay straight, so I shoe glued them. I must have been fucked up that night. Like, why are the clutch handles facing in? What the hell?
So there's a Traxxas 370. It's a 380 brushless. It's not even a brushless motor. That's a brush motor. Whatever. Maybe this is all wrong, but it says it's 18 turn, that Traxxas 380 motor, but you have a
What did you say it is?
I just looked it up and it is a 550 21 turn.
So
And there's also a Titan 5. They're both Titan 550s, but one of them's got a blue, like their old label, and then the other one's got the new label on it.
Get the mini bot. Tank, saying?
This one's a Titan
Mini?
380. And
That's
it's
the
saying
mini, right?
it's
Yeah.
an 18 turn
Yeah.
on Amazon. I don't know. Right.
Imagine painting a dragon on that one.
Yeah. I'd do it.
It'd be
Got
tiny
different
dragons.
rims for it.
Do those run 540s? That looks like a 540 in there, right?
This is 370.
That's a 370 in that. Okay, in that platform.
Yeah. Yeah, this is really it's not too bad. It's a lot of fun.
Now that does wheelies.
You
Oh,
put
it
the
does.
four-wheel
Yeah,
steer on
yeah.
it? Did you put the 4-wheel steer on it?
Nope. No, it's steers pretty good the way it is.
Well, yeah, being the short wheelbase.
Yeah.
So doing force steer on that thing would turn on a penny.
I
Yeah.
know they do make a 4-wheel steer system for it, so.
Does that thing got like a wind up thing in the back where you?
No, that's just for the battery cover. Just
Oh,
body.
okay. It looked like one of them keys that you
No.
wind up.
Oh,
Just those-
that'd be a fun add on to it, just to be funny.
Yeah.
Put somebody to print a 3D handle that you could spin like it was actually turning a gear to wind it up.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's a fun little thing, running around the house and stuff.
Got a strut front suspension on it.
Yeah, just springs.
Pogo sticks.
Yep.
Fred, you gonna run anything this weekend?
It's gonna rain, a chance of rain all this week. Some of them heavily rain, some of them real high chance of rain.
I'll be playing in the rain someplace.
Yeah.
Probably. I gotta go to a crawl event on Saturday, and then I might go back to the track in
Where's the crawl event?
Jackson, Michigan.
How far is that from you?
Like 45 minutes up the road.
Is it as far as where you guys went a couple weeks ago?
No, that was an hour away.
Okay,
Hey, Tank, is that 2.0 millimeter
For what?
wrench you got right there? That
This
red one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it 2.0 one?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought
Why?
it was. Because mine looks the same way. It's all just
that's
this the
the
one you
that's
use
the
the most. It's all
crossbreed.
beat up.
Yeah. There's a.
I'm like,
1.5.
why is he asking about this rent?
It's a
It's all
crossbreed.
beat up.
You
The one
need
you
green.
use the
You don't have
most.
any green handles? Come on.
No, they didn't have any.
Your teeth would have gotten if they were green.
My handle's blue.
Like the other two are almost brand new. This one's beat up.
You got to get one of these. You get the Hitachi electric. It's green. So,
Oh yeah.
you know.
My green motorcycle.
These things have 100 millimeter shocks on them on this truck. I'm gonna have to change that. Probably gonna put 80 millimeters on it.
Why?
Oh, you don't think you need that much travel? Right?
No, it's too high.
I
It's,
know.
it's not a crawler anymore. But now I got to figure out like this is how I'm gonna slam it down in the front. But now I got to worry about the rear. Rear is pretty stiff right now, but I mean, it's on leaf. And I was thinking of getting something to pull it down, but I'm gonna have to reinvent the rear.
Spotlight yourself, Frank.
I'm surprised you want to modify that, Frank. You never you hardly ever.
Well,
modify.
because it's a modified truck now, so
Yeah.
this is gonna be. I need to slam it down. So, like when the shocks are on it, it's way up here. Like there's a lot of friggin' travel, and it can go slam all the way down, and it will.
Oh, and it's four-wheel drive too.
Yeah, it is 4-wheel drive.
Hey, Tank, you can put some shims inside there.
shims.
And yeah, to limit your travel.
Yeah, but already the shock there, it's already a stopper on it. It's about 20 millimeters or like 3/4 of an inch. So these shocks anyways don't compress all the way because there's a stopper on it.
Yeah,
So
okay.
already this shock is way too long. Like if they would have put 80 millimeters and put the shock tower lower, it would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm probably going to do because I'm going to have 2 servos to bring the front end down, or one with a mechanically done, but I'm probably going to use 2 servos. And then the rear has to do the same thing, but the rear, I also have to slam it down a little bit with the leaf spring. The leaf spring here, the shackle is really high and tall. So I'm going to bring this down to this screw instead of this one. And that means the servo is going to be in the rear and the whole rear is going to come down. So
Hey, do you think you could mount the axle above the leaf spring instead of below the leaf spring?
not the way that shackle mount is done. Not the way these shackle mounts are done.
No, you'd probably have to rearrange a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Is that the cross tank?
Yes.
Okay.
The AT6.
Are those shocks going diagonal on that?
Yeah, they are. I just took them off.
Oh, okay.
They did go to this cross member here. And they are kind of on an angle, but I just took them off to see because I'm probably not going to use them. But they go on diagonal here. Like that. But
I know
just-
you don't want, I know you don't want to take out some of the stiffness, but maybe could you take out a leaf?
Yeah.
Like I said, I know you want the extra beefiness with it because you're going to have something towing behind it or on it.
Yeah, but the thing is, if I put 2 servos in the rear here, the servo is going to go up and that's going to make the whole truck go down. And the front, I'm going to make it go up. So it's going to help my ramp. So the front will go up, but I also want it to go down. So
Yeah.
when I load something, the front's going to go up and the rear is going to go down. And that's going to help. That's going to help my ramp to hit the ground without
Yeah.
having to put ramps. And I don't want to
Yeah.
put ramps.
Yeah.
But I'll figure it out. I'll bring it down. I'll put 2 servos in the rear. This cross member is probably going to change because I'm going to have to 3D print something here, which means I'm going to have to get my brother to design it, or I'll design it and send it to him. It's all engineering stuff I like to do. So does Nate.
Okay.
Yeah,
If Nate
fun
lived,
stuff.
if Nate lived really close to me, we could do all kind of crazy stuff.
That would be great. How far are you from Rhode Island, you think?
Don't know.
Oh.
Well, I live between Montreal and Toronto.
Okay.
It's in Ottawa. So I don't know if you know where Montreal and Toronto is.
Off the top of my head, but I can think of the general area.
Called
And
Ottawa.
how far from Rhode
Oh,
Island?
he's more than 12 hours from you, I think.
He's on the northern side of Ontario, Lake Ontario.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been to Providence, Rhode Island a few years ago.
Nothing special going on there, but
No, to Logan International Airport, and I think it's like about an hour and a half drive.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're talking, that's in Boston.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the TF Green is the Providence Airport, but it's in Warwick.
yeah,
It's in
yeah.
Warwick.
It's TF Green, but anyways, yeah. So I've been to Rhode Island once.
Wow. That's the smallest state.
It is. Yeah,
Smaller
I
than the
was,
county of Chicago. Shorter, it's smaller than Cook County, Chicago.
is there like Brown University or hospital, something like
Yeah,
that?
Brown is in Providence. Yep.
Yeah, I had the company I worked like a couple of lifetimes ago. I had to go there.
Brown University is considered a high-rated college, isn't it?
It's Ivy
Yeah.
League.
It's Ivy League.
Yeah. And then there's an Ivy League one in Connecticut, right, too.
Harvard.
Isn't there like a town called Newport or something?
Yep.
Yeah, Newport, yeah.
Like where there's a lot of nice
Bristol,
mansions.
yeah,
Where-
they're all,
Where,
that-
where,
the state owns them now.
Oh, yeah.
where's something going on in Rhode Island? What city?
They smoke Marlboros in Newport, I
Hey,
think.
There's nothing going on in Rhode Island. Except maybe Federal Hill in Providence has good restaurants.
Providence has good restaurants.
Yeah,
Did you remember that terrible fire that happened years ago?
yeah, that's the station fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about 20 minutes from here, 15 minutes.
What were you doing when that happened? You must have saw the smoke from it.
Oh, I didn't live here when that happened. I don't think. I don't remember what year that was, but it was Great White was the band, and it's
Right, white, huh?
yeah.
Yeah,
I've
one
driven
of the
past that
pyros-
place. I've driven
one of
past
the
it a bunch of
pyros-
times.
One of their pyros set the whole stage on fire. The whole place
Yeah, they
burned
had
down.
Didn't
what?
I forgot? Didn't one of the band members die in that fire?
I think so.
That's a
Bunch of people
Christian
died.
band, I think.
Great
So
White.
where'd you live before?
And it's weird. It's ironic because Rhode Island is like, it's like drenched. Drenched. It's just there's tons of firefighters and fire stations everywhere
Hmm.
in Rhode Island. It's like
You only have like 3 counties, right?
probably, yeah.
So where'd you move from?
Like,
I moved from Massachusetts. I lived in Mansfield. I grew up in Mansfield.
Okay.
like Connecticut, a lot of fire departments in Connecticut.
So you have a Boston
Yeah.
accent?
I do a little bit, yeah.
Every town has their own fire department, volunteer.
I did tell you, Nate, that I once lived in Hardwick for a year.
Hardwick.
Hardwick, Massachusetts.
Yep.
I didn't realize that till
Wow.
recently that I was near the Connecticut border there.
What, babe?
Oh yeah. Is
Because I'm by
that
the Quabbin.
Okay.
They don't call it the Quabbin anymore, but the reservoir, the Quabbin was, and the Quabbin area is very pretty.
it's still called on maps? It's still called Quabbin.
It is.
Really?
I remember I got a scar on my leg one day because I didn't know I gouged out on one of the rocks by the Quabbin. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It stayed with me for a long time. I don't even know if I still have it anymore. I'm surprised it healed, but it took 40 years or less than 40 years to heal completely because I don't have that little coiloid or not coiloid, the where it raises the scar.
Uh-huh. So no, there's 4 counties in Rhode Island.
Okay.
Newport County. Oh wait, so there's actually 5. Bristol, Newport, Providence, Kent, and Washington are the big ones. Bristol County, Rhode Island is right next to Bristol County, Massachusetts, because it used to be part of Massachusetts.
Oh, so that's funny because there's a Bristol, Tennessee, and Bristol, Bristol, Virginia, and they both share the city.
A lot of places share the same city names.
Yeah, they did. There's Conneaut in Ohio that shares it with Pennsylvania too. There's a Conneaut, PA, and a Conneaut, Ohio.
So all the islands are in Newport County, and then Bristol.
Is that the biggest county?
No, the biggest county is Providence County. That's the northernmost. I think I'm in Providence County where I live. And then Kent and then Washington is the southern part.
Does it take almost 2 hours to drive from north to south in Rhode Island?
No. An hour.
An hour?
Let me think. Could be slightly over an hour if you just take like say 95 all the way down, all the way south.
Because I know that there's a long way to get to Gary, Indiana, in Illinois, and a shorter way. But it's just so funny that the county of Chicago is bigger than that.
I should know what county I'm in.
Yeah, parts of Delaware take 10 minutes to cross. They're so small, so narrow necked. And that's the second smallest state.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in Providence because I'm in the southern, very southern. Yeah, there's a reservoirs in Providence County.
Is there a big Christmas tree place that goes up in around Providence that's well known where people buy Christmas trees?
Well, the Boston, the Christmas tree that they put in Quincy Market, or
Quincy Market.
It's a government center. Is from Canada. It's a gift. Every year we get our Christmas tree sent to us.
Wow.
Can't remember why that is, but it's a big, beautiful tree.
I remember Quincy Market. A nice.
Yeah.
I think I've been to Quincy Market.
Yeah, so that tree over there. Maybe I'll look that up.
There's a statue in Quincy Market that I got my picture taken on a bench.
Quincy Market's near Boston.
Brad,
In Boston.
Brad, how come every time somebody's answering a question, you cut and you talk over them? Sang was not even finished telling his story, and then you
That's
cut him.
okay.
And you've been doing that all night with John and a bunch of other people. I'm just mentioning that. It's just to let you know. Okay, keep going, Sang, or whatever.
No, I just remember Quincy Market. I was there many years ago, and I remember this statue. I don't know what it was on the park bench. Anyways,
There's all kinds of stuff.
yeah, I'm sure there's more than one.
I was gonna say, heck, the
Faneuil Hall.
the outside of Cheers is
Faneuil
right
Hall?
near Quincy Market.
Yeah,
Faneuil Hall is where the Christmas tree lighting ceremony is, which is in Quincy Market.
yeah.
It's in the same spot. I want to find out what the history of this tradition is.
Oh, for the Christmas tree?
Yeah.
Off topic, but I went to Cheers.
Oh yeah.
So did
I
my
haven't been
mom.
there. I haven't gone to that.
I was disappointed to find out that's not where they filmed.
No.
No.
All I remember was a souvenir shop and a bar.
That's all it is.
Okay, then that's it.
My mom got me a keychain from there. I still have it. I think I'm still using it.
Yeah,
This is decades ago.
it's a pretty cool place where everybody knows your name.
Okay. So it comes from Nova Scotia.
Oh, that's Canada.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. It's a
Douglas
since
Fern.
1971 has been given to the people of Boston by the people of Nova Scotia in thanks for their assistance after the 1917 Halifax explosion.
Ah,
Oh, it's a huge explosion in Halifax Harbor.
yeah. And they said that was the biggest explosion ever seen before the nuclear weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot how many people died in that Halifax explosion.
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
I forgot how many tons it was too.
Well, there's a whole Wikipedia for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna run away. Get
Yeah,
tired.
it's almost 11:30 here. We're gonna close it down in less than 10 minutes. See you later, John.
Bye, John.
Yeah,
Hey, John.
So Sang, what have you been doing all summer?
Not too much RC stuff, to be honest. I've been more like it's funny. I've been riding my e-bike a lot and on my scooter, like a Segway scooter.
Okay,
We took the odd trip here and there to Toronto, for example. I think I sent you a picture of a hobby shop that I visit in Toronto. That's been there for like, I want to say between 40 and 50 years.
wow,
Same location, same owner or same family. Yeah, there's a hobby shop on Danforth Street in Toronto, which is one of the main street, let's say, go east to west. And anyways, it's really cool. And they even have a lot of vintage stuff there too that you could still buy to a certain extent. And so you have to go on the website and then order it, and then you have to pick it up, whatever. So they still have a lot of vintage stuff from like the 80s and whatever. It's pretty cool. And they have a some vintage cars on display, like the Hilux, the red
Yeah.
pickup truck with the box and everything.
okay,
It's really, really cool. And they have the Wild Willie, the original Wild Willie. Anyway, they have a few on display from, I'm not sure it's been there since the 80s or not, but I like to think that way. But it's a nice shop. Like I said, same family that owned it for I think they have it for just over 40 years, like somewhere between 40 50 years. And you could tell like the outside, like the sign, it looks like it's from the 80s or they fixed it up. Anyway, just a plain old sign. Nice, friendly, nice shop.
Do they still sell Tamiya's?
Yeah, they sell Tamiyas, they sell
Okay.
Kyosho, they sell, yeah, pretty much everything. Yeah, they also sell trains. I guess there's a train community there as well. Planes, and yeah, it's a very compartmentalized shop. Like it's not like a big open warehouse, but there's one, it's you could easily spend probably like a good 5 or 6 hours in there. It's pretty cool.
it's nice.
Really? That's a lot of time.
Yeah. Yeah. And I went to, a couple of more like modern shops there, but yeah, every time like I go somewhere, I always make a point of try to visit the local hobby shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys didn't buy
So fun.
anything?
No, I didn't. I almost bought something, but I didn't. It was the Tamiya. Oh my God. I think it's called oh my God. It's based on a TAO2 chassis, but it's a buggy. E-Force? No, Top Force.
Yeah.
Ah.
Top Force.
I thought you had Top Forces.
I have a Top Force.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Like, I mean, the box. I never owned one, but I almost bought it. It was fairly, I wouldn't say cheap, but it was a good price, and it's relatively hard to find kit.
It was original Evo? Sorry.
No, I think it's reissued.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you had Top Forces and Evo Top Forces.
No.
I would have loved to have a Top Force. Some people think that's one of the best buggies they ever made.
Yeah, I don't know
I never
anything.
drove mine yet.
What?
Haven't driven mine yet.
I would love to have a Top Force and the Evo. Some people think it's one of the best looking buggies they ever made too.
Yeah, the re-release is just called the Top Force Evo.
Yeah.
The original is the Top Force Evolution.
Okay. Well, the coolest buggy, which I started painting the body, but I haven't put the kit together. It's the Avante. I got the black edition, but I decided to make it look like the original 80s. So I painted metallic blue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
And
like the original.
And I got repro decals to put on, so it looks like the 80s Avante. But the only problem is the rims are not like the hubcaps. Yeah, so I gotta find the original rims.
What do they call
would love
those?
to have
What's the name for that twist thing they do?
Yeah, like a hubcap kind of thing, eh?
Oh,
Twist.
wow.
I would love to have the Avante. All of them.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's the next kit that I'm gonna build. It's like I said, I started off with the body. It was a nice summer day. I painted, cut it. So maybe Christmas around the holidays, I'm gonna build the Avante.
Are you gonna run it or are you gonna shelf it?
I'm gonna run it, probably jump 10 feet up in the air and things like that. Yeah,
Skate park,
yeah, sand dune, gravel pit.
right into the salt water. Take it.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Actually, I'm gonna put one of my Technical motor, brand new, that I got. I'm gonna put it in, so it looks like the 80s. So I'm gonna put the Technical. So by the time I'm done, I want it to look just like the 80s Avante.
Did that come with the Technigold?
No, it comes with a Avante motor, kind of like the big wig, whatever.
Yeah,
It's a
I know.
GT2.
Yeah, the re-release does, but I think
Yeah.
the original must
The
have had-
original comes with an Avante. Sorry, the original comes with Technical.
Yeah, okay.
It's a GT tuned motor that it came with.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that motor is like collectible because they're not making them right now.
and another kit.
Can you buy a re-release? Can you buy the Black Edition new now from Tamiya?
Yeah,
Okay.
And the black, and I think you can also buy the Black Edition egress too.
yes. I don't know why, but I hate Black Edition. Like I wish Tamiya would not make them. I just find they're all ugly, in my
I
opinion.
like them.
I just like the original color.
Well, I would like an egress Black Edition. I would paint it black, but I also love the silver color on the original egress.
I don't know. I prefer to have the original. I don't know. I just don't like things blacked out. I don't
Like
know.
the original livery.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just
Like I
Same
like the original Grasshopper.
yeah, like I got the Grasshopper 2 Black Edition because I
had that.
want the oil shocks.
Yeah.
But
I
but
have
you know
that
what? I'm probably gonna build it like the Grasshopper 2, like white.
You gotta paint it because it's a black plastic.
Yeah, I'm gonna sand it up and paint it white. I can't stand it.
I have the white Grasshopper too.
Yeah. Yep.
I like the candy green Grasshopper.
I
also.
would like to have that too.
That's a Grasshopper 2, right?
No, it's Grasshopper.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
the Grasshopper 1? Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
Grasshopper.
I actually did something really cool. I didn't show you, but I have the Grasshopper, like not the original, but the reissue. And I was kind of lazy painting it, whatever, and I did it like an olive drab.
Mhm.
And so it looks like a military buggy. It actually looks pretty cool.
It's amazing that body. You can do it so many different ways and it still looks really good.
Yeah.
It's a really good design.
Yeah, I've airbrushed it olive drab. And I also did the wheels olive drab. And then I have this star I put on the hood, kind of like the military star.
Yeah.
It looks like so I pretend it was like a military buggy from Vietnam War.
Yeah, what's the Tamiya buggy that's based on the wild one that is like that?
Oh, the
the Fast
Blackhead
Attack.
Edition Wild
The
one.
Fast Attack. Yeah, it's like the Fast Attack kind of.
Oh yeah, they have two different Fast Attacks. They have the shark mouth and the regular.
See, I would buy the Fast Attack reissue and paint it olive drab.
I wanted the Fast Attack vehicle too.
That looks.
Actually, I want all the kits. The
I
ones
find
that
that
are-
I find the Fast Attack looks better than the wild one. That's just my opinion. I find it looks better.
Yeah, I think I lean to the wild one. But the
Yeah.
Fast Attack is a hard body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I find the Fast Attack looks better.
I like the Grasshopper's spike knobbies tires on that body. I think it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, the ones from the Hornet
chassis.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry, the Hornet. Yeah.
Oh my
Thanks.
God, it's past my bedtime.
Oh no, it isn't.
That's
11.
11:30. So let's
It's getting
start
late
saying
for me.
goodbye. So Brad, you want to pick somebody?
Saying.
Goodbye. I don't know.
That's what I did.
Keith.
Aye.
You guys are boring.
You leaving?
Yeah, we're shutting it down. Gonna go after
Okay.
all.
All right. See you guys later.
Bye, Keith.
Nate,
Bye, everybody. Wish
Bye-bye.
we did have a decent time here, I think.
Yeah, and it was nice that Sang came in here and showed some of his collection. Was
Yep.
really nice seeing some of those older cars and collectible motors also. That you
Yeah,
don't
I
see,
got,
but they look nice.
yeah.
Those motors are nice. Jewel.
Yeah.
they're expensive as hell, especially in that condition.
Yeah.
I wish they would retro those again. They would sell them like hotcakes.
Well, if they reissued them, it would bring down the value of the retro one.
I don't buy that.
I do. Anyways, thank you, Brad. Thanks for hosting this, and we'll talk to you next time. Till then,
I
go
have something
charge
to
up
say
some
before we go.
batteries. Go charge
I'm
up some
sorry, Frank.
batteries. Go out there and break something. Because if you're not breaking anything, you're not having fun, right, Brad?
I hate breaking things, but before we leave, I have to apologize to everybody for my outburst. I'm sorry. I hope, I don't know why Josh left, because I hope I didn't offend him. It wasn't directed towards him anyways. And I'm sorry for Jason. I'm sorry I just, it's got to me. And I want to apologize to everybody in the chat and in the panel. So I usually try not to do those things, but
Sounds good.
It's all right. Shit happens.
It happens.
We all
Sometimes we
got
get too
good days and
excited.
bad